the campaign first, on the list campaign after SLA. So we discuss the campaign first, and I'm choosing the card is MI1 on the phone and WhatsApp campaign. Okay, so the update is yesterday. Result got 15 impression. Result got 15 phone numbers, and then I do 6 outreach on WhatsApp. The result is 4 is response, and 2 is not response, but not meeting happened yet. So I think that one the update. Okay, so let's moving on to Facebook Direct. Not yet.
Mas Kenny,
Yeah.
I think I also attach a screenshot on
Oh
the.
yeah. Okay. So okay. Yeah, I see that. So okay. On the Wednesday, you got a 15%. Yeah. Okay. So we need to update on spreadsheet. Not yet. Yeah.
Mm,
Sorry. Okay. Okay. Let's just moving on first, and let's apa review its on its campaign. Okay. Oh, what? Sorry. Okay. So on the next is on the Facebook Direct post campaign. There is no update yet. And then next is a website campaign. No update yet. And the next is email campaign. So on the email campaign, yesterday result got 15 email list, and I do 14 outreach emails, but there is no meeting and deals happen yet. And next is LinkedIn campaign. LinkedIn campaign still doesn't have the update. And okay, the other one is Facebook ads, unpaid online canvassing, and pivot template is still doesn't have update yet. So, okay, yes, over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Gani. Let's do this today. All right. Let me get some feedback. Actually, let's get everyone get some feedback. Right. This is pretty much it. This is the end of the scrum.
Yeah.
Now, question. Aldo's smiling. Do you, Aldo, feel like you're very well informed about what's going on right now in our chapter?
Yeah, I think not really because like we're just reporting numbers, but no, like what number is that from where, like something like that.
Okay, we're reporting numbers, but okay, all right. Let's go over to Gani. Gani, do you feel like we're well informed of what's happening in the chapter right now?
Not really, sir, because yeah, still figuring out how to the best way to communicate it with.
Okay, all right. Let's go over to Rizal. Rizal, do you feel like we're well informed in what's going on in the chapter right now?
I think not yet, but I believe is if everyone can also updating their numbers in every card, maybe can be more smooth for this.
Very good. Tara, do you feel like you have a good idea what's happening in the chapter right now?
I can agree that there's not enough depth. I mean, I can also agree that we don't have to go as in depth as before, but I think there should still be a bit more, I guess.
Very good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Wayana, do you feel like you have a good idea of what's going on in the chapter right now?
I think not really. Whose is the PIC of each of these? Because all everyone is in face here. I think it's not clear enough who's responsible for each of this campaign to update. I think it's not clear yet. After they made the card, that's why I think.
Okay, good. We might maybe the first step is right. Maybe we need a PIC for in charge of collating the data. Right now, it looks like I'm the only person that's on these cards, but that doesn't make much sense, right? So we need to have, let's say, at least a PIC, so cross-dimensional, one PIC for the layer, but one also for the campaign. So that person will be collecting at least all the data related to that campaign. So that could be a cross-functional issue. All right, let's see. Who wants to be the PIC for phone and WhatsApp campaigns? Anybody more actively involved in that? Okay, Aldo. Okay, so Aldo, why don't we go ahead and switch your name onto the board, and I'll leave, and we'll have Aldo come on. Okay, so Aldo will come on. Let's go next to Facebook direct post. Does anybody want to be the PIC for that? Okay, Rizal. Okay, very good. What about website campaigns? Does anybody want to be the PIC for that? I'll nominate Gani because Gani is in the conversion funnel.
Oh,
So
yeah.
would you like to be the PIC for that? Okay,
Yeah,
very good.
yeah.
PIC just means that you're in charge of reporting the stats, not in charge of the entire campaign, but just, you go and you report the statistics on each one. Email campaigns. Let's see, who's most active in that? Is it Gani?
Yes.
Can I have you, Gani, again on email campaigns? Okay, very good. And LinkedIn campaigns. Who's active on that? Is that Aldo? Okay, Aldo. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, and then Facebook ad post campaigns. That sounds very much like Rizal. Yeah. So okay, Rizal will collect the data for that. Okay, very good. So once again, a lot of this data should be collected beforehand, right? So before the meeting happens, if you're the PIC, so if Rizal's the PIC, he needs to go and check, all right, how many impressions does he got? He's got the data for that. How many impressions on Facebook, or how many Facebook inquiries have Tara and Gunnar received? How many meetings has Aldo set up? And how many deals has Wyana set up, right, based on this? So you would be surveying the rest of the team to get that data. Now, this is good. Vidi, you're here. This is kind of like a ZPG moment, and hopefully we can get through this. How should we report, Vidi? Because if we report, let's say, every week, then there's like, because let's say, for example, how do I put it, right? It's kind of like professional networking, right?
Yep.
Should we have a report that's like a total tally, and then a snapshot of the total tally every week, like what we had and the professional networking cards? So the funnel should look like up here, maybe in the description, what the total amounts are, and then you guys give a snapshot every week so that we can see progress. What do you think, Vinny?
Yeah, that's actually one way. You can put it in the form of a list. We have a checklist. You can utilize that one. Regarding the reporting frequency, do you guys want to report so every time you have a scrum, or just report when there are problems, or you notice?
Sorry, it's not so much. It's the reporting format. So this is this is an information problem.
Oh yeah, the checklist then.
Right. So if we, okay, so like this, right? Let's say this week, Rizal puts together a list of 100 email contacts, right? 100 phone contacts. Gani and Tara make the calls. Aldo sets up the meeting. So that's 1 week. But do we sort of report every week, or do we report like the cumulative results?
Cumulative would be good if you can summarize the data well.
Since the beginning, right?
Yeah. If you can summarize the data well, then it's good.
Okay, all right. Let's do this then. Gentlemen, let's do what we did previously for professional networking. Aldo, do you remember that format that we did for professional networking?
It's outreach, respond, schedule.
Yes. Yes. So basically what we do, it's the same thing. That was a funnel, right? Like outreach, scheduling, meeting, and then such and such. But the format was we kept the funnel at the top where everybody could see what was in the funnel. And then for the for each week, we would do a snapshot of the top and report it. Does that make sense? So that way you can see if the funnel is progressing. So, okay, we might need to work on this one at a time now, okay, to aggregate the data. So let's do this today. Um, let's practice what this should look like, okay? Rizal, or Aldo first. Aldo, how would you collect and create the data? We need to change the format today, right? Right now we're using an open Trello board. I need a screen share. Can somebody share the screen? Because we'll need to see what happens collectively as a group. Aldo's first. Aldo's going to collect all the data on phone calls and phone lists and all this stuff first. Okay, so Aldo, this ideally should be done before the meeting so that at the time of the meeting we just report the numbers. But I would like you to, in the description, go ahead and create a subheading called funnel update, okay? In the description. Or who has control of the screen right now? Okay, Gunny. Okay, so Aldo, can you get on that card that Gunny's on right now, phone and WhatsApp campaigns, okay? And I need you to go into the description and write a bar saying, let's say, funnel update, okay? And go ahead and let us know when that's done. In the meantime, Aldo needs to ask, okay, how many new cards what's the total number in our phone list right now?
Right now it's 15, sir.
Okay, 15, yeah? Okay. So I'm waiting for Aldo to finish writing in the description and waiting for the update. Okay, Aldo, is it done yet?
Is it on the activity on the?
Oh no! On the description, just like what we have for the professional networking, right? Because if you put it there, then every week it goes down, right? So we need it up at the top so that we can see it always. Yes, right there. Okay, excellent. Funnel update. We have 15 impressions. How many responses? How many converted? And how many meetings? Okay, very good. Okay, let's go, sorry, yeah, maybe for this, let's change a little bit. Let's call it the phone list, the phone calls, the meetings, and then the deals. Yes, exactly. Okay, right. So our phone list is so big. Okay, very good. Excellent. Thank you very much, Aldo. Okay, so Aldo will query everybody, right? Aldo goes and he says, okay, Rizal, what's the size of our phone list? Rizal, what's the current size of our phone list?
15, sir.
Okay, great. And then phone calls. Gani and Tara, how many phone calls have we made?
6.
Okay, great. And Aldo, how many meetings do we have?
I've just converted one, sir.
Very good. Okay, Wayana, how many deals do we have?
0.
0. Okay, let's go ahead and put 0 up on that thing. Okay, great. So that's done now. And what I want you now to do, Aldo, is go ahead and screenshot the funnel update and now post that into the activity. Okay, so that's what our funnel looks like today on August 26th. Okay? And after Aldo has attached that, then we have our daily update and we have our cumulative progress. Okay? All right. I would also like to actually ask this, right? I need to show your work. Rizal, can you attach where the phone list is currently stored onto this document? Okay, so that we can take a look at the phone list. Gani, for the people who've passed the people that you called, can you work with Rizal on that list to show which people you've called yet, right?
Okay.
By highlighting or doing whatever so that we can see which has been called.
Hmm.
And Aldo, for the meetings that have happened, where does that output go? Aldo, where can we see where the meetings have happened? Does it go on a Google Calendar or Calendly, or where's the output of the meetings?
So the meeting itself is will be converted organically. So Moen will be going to the property.
Okay. Oh, there'll be on-site visits, yeah?
Yeah, the on-site visit. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe, Aldo, we need a meeting calendar.
Yeah. Okay.
So we meet in calendar, and then that goes onto this card as well. Okay. So at any time, anybody can understand your work.
Okay.
I can understand Rizal's work by looking at the call list. I can understand Gani's work by looking at the checkoff list on the call list. I can understand Aldo's work by looking at the meeting calendar for Wyana, and I can understand Wyana's work by looking at the EverSign, right? So, babe, is there an EverSign index that you want to attach here? And let's give everyone access to it so that they can see, or just put it there, and if anyone needs access to it, they can ask you, okay? So, babe, put the EverSign log, or put wherever we're supposed to go to find contracts, also attach it on this document, okay?
That will be a link and then need to log in.
Okay, just put that link in. Just put that link in. I know we'll log in when necessary, but we just need to know where it is, okay? So that somebody looking for it will be able to find it, and they'll know that you have the login and the password for it, okay?
I think it's more objective when they signed it, and then I can give the link of the.
We need to know where the source is. We need to know where the source is, right? So if you have access, everyone needs to be able to go to the source, right, to be able to delegate and help each other out. So just go ahead and put the link there. But of course, you have a password on it. Of course, we might not want to share that password with everyone, right? But at least let's put the link there so that we know where it is. Okay. Okay. So there's transparency. There's access.
Is that in the MPB.1.2?
I trust you can do that. I trust that what I've just said, everyone knows how to do. Okay. Let's move on. So this is how we set up this particular campaign. All the campaign elements are here. The campaign update is right here. This is the dashboard on the phone update, and week-to-week progress snapshot and put onto the activity. What I'm going to say next will blow your mind. At a certain point, we don't need to have scrums anymore, right? You just look at the activity by Wednesday at 11 a.m. and it's all there, and then you can do, and then all we do is you just come here to have discussion meetings about how to unblock whatever frictions you're having on that particular campaign. So no need to update, blah, 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 I did this. The numbers will speak for themselves, and just come here to say, I'm really stuck on getting new people for this list. I'm really stuck on converting phone calls into meetings, and we'll talk about that, okay? So the Scrum part is automated now, all right? And then the future part, okay, let's do this one at a time, okay? So this is step one. Next card, Mr. Secretary, I think Gani, we'll go and take a look at the next campaign. Facebook direct posts. Okay, Rizal is in charge of that. So Rizal, where's the data? So we need Rizal will need to create another funnel update on this card too as well. So Rizal, you'll need to go in the description and you'll need to do a funnel stage update, right? So how many posts, and then how many responses, and then how many meetings, how many deals, okay? Okay, so while Rizal sets that up, all that Rizal will get that set up. Okay. And my question is this, over to Gani and Tara, how many responses have we gotten from Facebook posts? Over to Gani and Tara.
Honestly, we still are not started yet on the Facebook because yesterday and last
Okay,
week.
that's fine. Okay, not started yet. Rizal, in this particular case, we're not looking at a list anymore. We're looking at posts. So let's go ahead and change that vocabulary to posts. Okay. So remember, Gani and Tara, you're in charge. Rizal posts. Okay, he gets us into as many places as possible to post. You guys are in charge of looking at the content of the post and asking, does this content convert people into responders? Okay. And if it doesn't, why not? Is it the photo's ugly? Is the messaging not right? Is it something else? And that's what you guys work on. Okay. So Rizal, how many posts have we done?
Still 0, sir.
0 posts. Okay. Rizal, where do you plan to post?
Today at 6 p.m.
Where, not when?
Oh, at Facebook group, Facebook
Which
group.
Facebook? Like our Facebook, a Facebook group? Which Facebook do you plan to post? Okay. Let's take a moment. Okay, calm down, everyone. Let me show you. Okay. So I'll share my screen and I'll show you how I post on Facebook. Okay. And what I mean. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
If you see my screen, just kind of blow it up so that you can see it clearly. And in the meantime, Gani, you can still share your screen, right?
Okay.
So I want to show you something that I did recently. Have you guys watched my little travel vlogs across Bali? Has anybody watched that? No? Aldo's watched it, yeah. It's cute, right? Guess what? People know me now. I go shopping and people are like, you're that guy, that vlogger guy, yeah? And I go, yep. Yeah. And they're like, wow, I watched your video. I was inspired to like go and have a picnic. I was like, really? Yeah, and okay, it works, right? Why does it work? You got to remember where you post, right? So let me show you. So you see this? 17 shares. Guess what? I did most of the sharing, okay? So I did most of the sharing, but I know where I'm sharing. I'm sharing into the Bali Seminyak housing. I'm sharing to the Canggu Seminyak community. I'm sharing into Nusa Penida accommodation. I'm sharing into this. I'm sharing into all these different groups. I'm sharing here because I think that these groups, they're always talking about business, right? And there's no business. So I'm like, hey, why don't you do something fun instead, right? Why don't we talk about something else instead of just business all the time? So I thought I might go in and be playful and entertain. And it works. This video right here, this video has gotten, I think, close to 1,800 views. Let's take a look at it. Come on. Okay, almost 2,000 views, right? Okay, that's how I get my brand impression out there. But I need to know where to share, right? So these are my share points. These are the places I share. I share into this Facebook group, I post to my own page, of course, and then I share across onto other places. And then I get lucky. Some other people share for me too, right? Some other people started tagging their friends into it, and it started just kind of going out there, okay? That's what I mean, Rizal, by where are you sharing? So Rizal, what I need from you is maybe a Dropbox paper or whatever. Where do you share, right? The Facebook post, okay? So right now, Rizal, I need you to go and compile that list together. Where do you plan to distribute? Which groups, which pages? If you notice, it's gonna be like Deep Content Doctor, guys. It's gonna be like Deep Content Doctor. You'll probably notice that certain people will like sharing your shit, okay? Certain people will like sharing your shit. They'll tag other people. Those are your influencers. Not influencers, but your influencer. Those are people who like sharing your shit. Those are people you should probably have follow-up discussions with. Hey, what did you like so much about my stuff that you wanted to share it with your group, right? Because maybe in the future, they will keep sharing your shit to their next group too as well. That's what I found with this. I shared myself directly maybe 10 times, but 7 other times somebody else shared. So if I was serious about like getting my vlog out, I would talk to the 7 people who shared my thing and ask them, why did you share? And is there anybody else that is like you that would share this as well? Okay, so Rizal's job is to get us into as many groups as possible. That is the project that Rizal's gonna work on. Get as many Facebook groups to share and to engage with our posts as possible. So Rizal, what I'm gonna need you to do is start building that list, right? Start building that list of all the groups that you share to. Okay, Gani, when you see these posts, you're going to measure engagement, right? You're going to measure, okay, how many groups did Rizal share to? How many posts? How many times it was posted out?
Okay.
And what is the conversion? How many people actually got back to us? How many people shared? And you're going to look and you're going to say, maybe it's because Rizal's not sharing the right group. Maybe the content's not right. Whatever. You're going to work on the conversion part, on the conversion part of that. Okay?
Okay.
And then the meetings come and then the deals come. Okay?
Okay.
Let's put a note, Rizal. Since you're in charge of that, Rizal, your next step for this is to create, let's put in the activity. Rizal will, or Mr. Secretary can, okay, yeah, it's Rizal. Okay, Rizal, let's have you do it. Sorry, I'm not planning, but I think you get my drift. Rizal will create a list of all the groups where he plans to share his Facebook posts, okay? And this list will be like deep content doctor. You know, you'll think of new ones, put it on the list. You'll find new people who like to share your shit, put those people on the list, and keep on going like that, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, all right, so Rizal has a mission, and then Aldo's still waiting at the end, right? He's still gonna send his results onto the calendar. Aldo, you can post your calendar onto this card as well. That's where we'll find your results, same as before. Wayana, you choose the same. You post your results here too as well, okay? Gunny probably should post access to, I don't know if there's Facebook post insights.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything like that, but if there's Facebook post insights, then we need that. That is the access we need so that we can start looking inside. And when you have an update from those insights, you can post it on this card too as well. Okay?
Yeah.
Makes
Okay.
sense?
Sir, question, sir.
Yes.
So
Yes.
the content suggestion is for, it's from me or from Gani and Zara?
From Gunny. Well, it's from Gunny's in charge of that layer, right? But he can delegate across to you for help. Okay? Rizal, you're in charge of getting impressions. So what is impressions? You got to find as many places to drop the post as possible. That gets the impressions up, right? That's it. So brainstorm, think about all the different groups that might actually want to see this post. Your second job is to then look at where the activity is and think of new ways from where you've posted that, let's say this person shared. How do I get this person to share again? Okay, so you're working on getting the impressions out. Gani's job is to turn these impressions into responses, right? So if whatever you're posting isn't getting any responses, that probably means that the post is in the wrong group, or that the post is ugly, or also remember, when I post in different groups, I use back to my thing again, right? I generally use a different message. If it's like, I'm relevant to the group. I don't want to just post something that says blah, 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 blah. If it's to my friends, I generally say, hey, look, we had a fun thing on the beach. Come and take a look at this, right? But if it's for, let's say, some other group, I generally say, instead of sitting at home and waiting for business to pick up, let's try to inspire travelers, right? To do some fun traveling ourselves. I'm keeping active during this pandemic by finding fun activities to do. So this is my message to accommodation groups, right, that are in that. But if you have, let's say, different groups that are, let's say, activity groups, you can write something else, right? Let's say you want to post in a Facebook group. Sorry, I haven't done this yet. But let's say you want to post in a Facebook group of professional hoteliers, right? You can say, hey, look, are you bored on the weekends now? Do you have more time on your hands? House, why don't you go out, get some things started, and post all these fun things to do in Bali. It can be a different message, right? Gani, then you're in charge of looking at those messages and asking, is this the right messaging that Rizal is posting to get that in? Or Gani could be thinking, what is the correct messaging to post to introduce this piece of content? The same piece of content will go into different groups with a different purpose. Same content, different purpose. That's Gani's job, right? To figure out what is the best purpose to get that done, okay? All right, great. Next, let's go to the next card. Oh, and then please put Wayana and Aldo will attach their outputs on the card too as well, yeah? So Aldo will attach the calendar, Wayana will attach the link to EverSign. Okay, website campaigns. Now, Gani's in charge of that. This is pretty easy, Gani. The same thing. So let's go ahead, Gani, and go on to that. And I want you to create a funnel update, okay? Same as before. What Gani is going to do is he's going to attach the Google Analytics link to this card, and he's just going to tell us how much traffic happened this particular week, right? Or he's going to ask Rizal for that information, sorry. He's going to ask Rizal, how much traffic did we get on our Manage My Property page? And Rizal will report we had 115 views this week, okay? So Rizal, I'll need you to attach onto this card the link to Google Analytics, specifically to Manage My Property, okay? And then the conversion. That's where we ask Gani. Gani, how many conversions did we get? How many people did actually turn into, I guess, what's the conversion rate? That's the number that we'll ask from Gani. What's the conversion rate, right? How many leads versus how much? Okay, that's good. Babe, when you have that link, go to the card that we have here on marketing and start attaching it in the description of every card, okay?
Every card, okay.
Yeah, that's your output. Okay, very good. Okay, so Aldo will be looking at the Trello board at probably 3 channels: the Trello board, the property partnership, maybe the inbox from Strikingly. It goes actually to Facebook, right, Aldo, because it goes into the Facebook inbox from the website. So he'll be checking on that, and then he'll give an update. How many responses did we get this week? And we'll add that number to this. Let's do this as an exercise, everyone. This one we can do right now, okay? So let's see if Gani's got the, let's go to Rizal. Rizal, can you open Google Analytics and show us? Oh, okay, Gani. Gani has control of the screen, right? Gani, let's go to Google Analytics. We'll all go there together. Ah, you have it right there. Okay, very good. So we'll ask Rizal. Rizal, how many ways did you think of, or how much traffic has come to the site this week, or so far?
So far we got 96, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Remember, we're gonna track cumulative. So starting from today all the way into history. Okay, we're gonna track cumulative from today all the way to the future. So we'll start our measurement. Actually, we won't start today. Let's start from like maybe the beginning of the month. Okay, we'll say August 1st is our starting point. So as we wait for that to load, all right, Gani, thank you very much. Let's see. Let's make sure this is the correct. Oh, this isn't the correct property yet. We need to go to Google Analytics and bring us into the right. Yeah, this is bigger. Oh, that's good. This seems like bigger is being used. Okay, very positive. Let's go into Bukit Vista homepage and all website. Property management, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. All right. What? Is that right? No, that isn't right. No, we're still on bigger production, Gani. So let's go back up to the top. Let's select Bukit Vista homepage. And I don't know. Yeah, click on that. Click on yes. Okay, good. Great. So it looks like no users are on our site right now. Let's go down into behavior, I think. Is it behavior? I think it's behavior, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, there's somebody looking at our long-term rental page. That's nice. Okay, behavior. Oh, not audience, behavior, yeah. Okay. After we go to behavior,
It's so slow on my side, so sorry.
If I may ask Gani, I already have the.
Yeah.
oh, great. Okay, the result. Please show us your screen, and we can take a look at that. Thank you very much. Result. All right, beautiful. Manage my property. All right, perfect. So the cumulative review from today, from August 1st and today, has been 414. 414. So, Rizal, you can go ahead and that is your number, 414, right? So then the question is next, what is the conversion rate, Gunny? How many leads and everything have we gotten so far on the conversion rate?
Sorry, I didn't count it yet, sir.
Okay. Let's go to Aldo. Aldo has that information, right? Aldo, what I need now from Aldo is I need to find every lead that has come in through the website, Aldo, okay? So can you check property partnerships? Can you check the Facebook? And can you check the Trello board? And is there anywhere else where a potential lead would come from, Aldo? Where the inbox would occur?
I think strikingly inbox, then Facebook,
Very good. Very good. Very good.
partners.
Okay, very good. So Aldo, go ahead and share your screen and bring us through and try to collect that too as well, okay? Okay, so Rizal, go ahead and you can put that data on your card right now. 414 is the total number of visits that you've brought to the site, okay? All right, good. We have some people from 21 days ago, I guess. Rizal Test, Gani Villajondo. These are all fake ones, right? Okay, so very good. One concierge at Elite Havens. Wow, interesting. Okay.
I see that we only have two real leads. It is from Maki and Sinta on the channel.
Okay, very good. We got two.
Yeah.
Two from Strikingly. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and Aldo, how many do we have from Property Partners?
Aldo muted.
Okay, looks like zero, yeah?
I think there's one currently going, and I think there's some conversation that already delayed.
Okay, for Clarissa?
I think there's just one active confirmation here.
Okay, looks like Clarissa. Okay, and Jimmy Lim. Well, Jimmy Lim, yeah, sure, right? Yeah, there's two, right? Two on that one. Okay, right, started August 17th, definitely within region. So we have two from Property Partnerships, two from Strikingly. What about Facebook or Trello? Let's go to Trello, see how many new leads we have from Trello.
Sorry, my screen is freezing right now.
Okay, no worries. Here, let's go back up to, who has control of the screen right now? It's Aldo, right?
Not me.
Good. Okay, no worries. Let's just do this, Aldo. On the website campaigns, let's say for your part, let's break it down so that we don't forget. On the website campaigns, okay. Oh, wow. You have a very pretty calendar, Aldo. I like it. Okay, let's see. How many leads do we have that came off the website, Aldo?
It's still loading, sorry.
Okay. Okay, while we're loading, Rizal, our Gunny, please share your screen too as well. We're going to take a look at Gunny's screen while we wait for Aldo's screen to load. Wow, this is like kind of a massive DJ process, yeah? Woo! Exciting. Okay, Gunny, you there?
Okay.
Thank you, Gunny. Okay, thank you for sharing your screen. I'm going to look at Gunny's screen right now. Gunny, bring us back to the marketing updates, right, on the SLA. So our chapter, okay, very good. Okay, let's just put it this way, right? For response, let's put some reminders there so that we don't forget. On response side, on the funnel and stage section in the description, Gunny, let's go ahead and click on that. And let's just remember that we're looking in the funnel website response in, okay, right there, website response. Okay, very good. And up a bit to where C is, A, B, C, D, C. Okay. So click there, and just as a reminder, we're looking in property partner PP email. Okay, we're looking in the Strikingly inbox. We're looking on the Trello board, and we're looking in the Facebook messages. Yeah. So if we can just add that then to Aldo's thing. Okay, those are the inbox Aldo will patrol. Okay, once Aldo gives us a number on this, then Gani will find out what your number is. Okay. And Facebook too as well, right? Because people on the website, they can Facebook message us. Okay. Okay. More like Facebook inbox, yeah? It'll be more on the Bukit Vista. Let's just say BVFB inbox.
Okay.
Okay, great. Okay, fantastic. That's clear now. All right, Aldo, over to you, sir. Have we done an inventory of all the leads so far?
I think it's four website lead.
Okay, so 4 plus 2 plus 2. Am I correct?
Yeah, 4%.
Okay, and on the Facebook messaging from Bukit Vista? Okay, so that's pretty good then. If it's 8 so far, then 8 divided by 414 is about a 2% conversion rate. Remember, 3% is good. Okay, 3% is what you're looking for. But wait, sorry, it's 3% from traffic to sale, not traffic to lead. So we might need a little bit higher than that. Okay, all right, cool. I think this is my personal Facebook, which Aldo has access to. So he can watch what I say to all my friends. Aldo can see when I tell my friends, oh, my marketing team! Ah!
We're not watching your private, sir.
I know. But there's probably a better way to share this than having shared.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yes.
So based on the website campaign, is will be overlap with Facebook campaign, Facebook ads campaign, if I'm not mistaken, because
You're right, because
Yeah.
we have that messaging tool on our website, right? That drops that in. So we don't know which direction they came in. So we
Yeah.
could be double reporting. You're absolutely right, Rizal. That could be a good discussion topic. Rizal, can you put that up as a discussion topic? So that's a good topic. What should we do if there's an overlap from 2 different campaigns? Okay. All right. And we also get inquiries for other things, right? For rentals here. Okay. Oh my God. Somebody needs to patrol these. These are inquiries, babe. Yeah. These the HAR team needs to patrol these.
Yeah, right.
I think there's none from the potential partners because we'll be focusing on guests.
Yeah, okay. So it looks like it's mostly guest sides. Aldo, if you do see this, please bring this up to HR's attention. Yeah, because I don't think they're looking at this, and this is costing us revenue right now.
Okay.
So please, and that could be a Vista Project Award by making sure that this is clean. Okay, great. So then let's go back up to Gani's screen. Thank you very much, Aldo. So Gani, looks like we have 8 responses. So your conversion rate now is about 2%. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, very good. And the deal, how many deals have you done, babe, through websites? 0. Okay, 0. Okay. All right. Gentlemen, again, same thing, right? Please attach all the sources of your work, Google Analytics, links, all the inboxes, so that we know where to go to find these things. Aldo, and that should be it. Okay, great. So we can see progress on this, right? As this is the challenge, Gani, right? You want to keep that total response count high as we go over time. You want to keep or improve the 2% conversion rate. That lets us know that you're doing good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next, Gani, go ahead and take a screenshot of that, the progress, and then post it on the activity section. Okay. Okay, and that lets us know how we're doing today. So we can see that the funnel is getting kind of stuck at response, and it's not translating into deal flow yet, right? Do we have? Oh wait, actually, sorry, it should be meetings, right? That part isn't done right. It should be actually meetings. The number 8 is wait. Sorry. We got this wrong. Sorry. It should be here. Conversion should not be conversion. It should be response. And then Aldo should not be on response. He should be on meetings. So let's correct that. Yes, Aldo.
I think I think we should make my funnel like two types, two sub funnel from response to meeting. So like we can see like the how
Yes.
it was growing.
Yes. Okay, that's absolutely right. So we did this incorrectly. We're going to correct it now. So instead of conversion, Gani, it's actually response. Okay, that goes actually to response, right? And then Aldo is actually meetings. Okay, and then your statistic is actually 8. Gani on your side. Gani and Tara is not 2%. It's actually 8.
8.
And then we ask Aldo, how many meetings have we gotten from the responses that are there?
I think 0, but if we count the Jamie Lim is maybe 1.
What? Yeah, 1.
I think Pumaki already
Oh yeah,
getting
so 2.
2. Okay, 2. And there's no deal right now on Jimmy Lin yet because it's a long process. But at least it is successful at your stage. You see, you did your job, so that part is good. And then Wayana, how many deals did we get from Jimmy Lin? Is ongoing, right? But how many deals have we done on your stage for the other one?
It's 1.
0. Okay. All right. But you can see where the funnel could be improved, gentlemen, now, right? You can see if Gani and Tara do a better job, they can convert more people into responders. If, let's say, Aldo does a better job, he can convert more people into meetings. And if Wayana does a better job, she can get more deals. Okay?
Sir.
Yes.
Just quick question. For the this from the description, right, of the Trello. So the update is about 1 month or per week.
The excuse me?
The update of this number is for a month or per week. So
no, actually, it relates to this. Very good question. So actually, what it is this update on the progress is since the beginning. So we need to change a few things here. Good question. You see the initiative starting date, Gunny? It actually needs to be August 1st because we're measuring all the data from August 1st. Okay? So let's go ahead and change that to August 1st. And the reason we're doing that is because of, yes, we're starting from August 1st onwards. And it's the same for every particular initiative. This funnel will show everybody, and if this works correctly, then everybody should be seeing and relying on each other, right? So let's say, for example, next week, okay? Next week, if the traffic is 10,000, right? But the response is 8, then we can see, there's a breakdown, right? There's a breakdown in between stage A and B. And that's where we need to go fix it, okay? So it should always remain in the same shape. Does that make sense? It should always, if it gets very distorted, it means that something's not working, all right? Or if there's not enough traffic, that means something's not working, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So you do need to snapshot a progress because once the new update is there, you can't see what you did before. But that's why you take a snapshot and you post it in the activity every week. Make sense?
Makes sense, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So you can see the evolution. Let's go ahead and take a snapshot now of the progress, Gani, and then let's post it in the thing. Okay, great. And for Aldo, go ahead and post as many of the links where your work is shown as possible. And Rizal, I think, or Gani, go ahead and just post the link to Google Analytics here too, right? Up in the description somewhere so that we can find it later. All right? Okay, great. Let's go to the next stage, or the next campaign. See, that's great. So that's all you need to see, right? On each campaign. What is the report? What is going on? Email. Okay, so email list. It's in MailChimp. Am I correct, Rizal? Okay.
Yes.
Let's go and ask Rizal. Same deal as before, gentlemen. Let's scroll up. Gani is in charge here. So Gani, same thing as before. We need a funnel update.
Yes, sir. How did it create it?
And this is starting from August 1st. Very good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Aldo, does this make more sense today? Yeah? Great. Is this practical? Less abstract. Okay, good. If I may, you can just copy the list above on funnel and stage. Then you don't have to like.
Okay.
So just copy the funnel and stage, and yeah.
And deal.
Okay.
Okay, so for my understanding, yesterday result got 15 calories. Yeah.
Okay, 15 are on the list. Okay. And how many people have responded so far? Over to Gani and Tara.
0.
0? Okay, all right. And I assume then that's 0 meetings?
Yes.
Okay. And 0 deals then from email. Okay, all right. That's it. Okay, thank you, Rizal, for sharing the email list. Okay. You're gonna have to decide. Oh yes, Aldo.
Actually, so I think that we already found the foundation of the how to have this funnel update, and I think that we have been ignoring our discussion management for maybe 3 meetings right now, and it's like 5 minutes left. I think we like.
Oh shit!
like
All
to
right,
cover it.
good. Okay, yes. Okay, is this clear to everyone? Right. Okay. Let me also tell you, Aldo, why I prioritize this. Right. Ideally, this should have been done before we started. Ideally, when I asked you guys to do this, this could have been done. But this is why we're doing the walkthrough. So this part is vital. This part is vital. If we don't get this right, then all the work that we do is not focused to any direction. Okay. So we need to get this part done. Yes, we have skipped a few discussion managements. Can we take a quick look at that now and see which ones need to be prioritized and discussed? Okay, so I think we've done enough examples. Can everybody just do this for me, okay? I need it done before Friday, and can you just post all the output of your work onto each card, onto each campaign? So if somebody wants to check and see the output of your work, they would go where to see it, right? To get the source of the analytics, or the source of the meetings, or the source of the deals, just post that there so that now it's complete. That makes it easy to delegate. Okay, let's go ahead and I'll give it back to the chair.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for the clarity. Okay, so right now we have the example of how to giving a report on the Trello. Okay, so I see there is several topics here. Oh,
Oh my God.
this one is done. This one is done. Okay, hopefully you might find it on Facebook ads. Wait a second. Thing. Oh, okay, so. Okay, I there is 5 minutes left, but I see that there is the most important topic that we should discuss on these 5 minutes about what should we do if we overlap from different campaigns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That one we probably need a tracking pixel, or perhaps guess what? I think we maybe can just eliminate the Facebook chat from the website. Nobody seems to be using it anyway, right? Oh, we should not. Okay, we do not look on the Facebook. We just don't check the Facebook inbox for leads, right? We keep it there because people use it for guest side, but yeah, we just don't. Aldo just doesn't check that as a source of his leads. That's simple as that, because we don't believe anybody actually uses that, right? To actually send in an inquiry. Done. That's the fastest explanation. On to the next topic.
Okay, okay. Then let's move into. Um, okay, this one is pretty interesting. Offline canvassing versus online canvassing. We already success on method using offline canvassing previously. So, result please. The floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you, Mas Gani. Previously, I got insight from Lailis basically. So this is like we already have a success method like offline canvassing before, but on the online canvassing is we have some meetings, but not for the leads, I believe. But yeah, I just want to curious. Yeah, I think we want to use again for the offline canvassing for our to.
I see.
Come to Bali.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it.
yeah, basically, yeah. I'm planning to go to Bali.
Temani aku di sini.
Hey,
Okay.
it's a great idea. It's a great idea. Let's do it. Let's drive around and do offline canvassing. It'll be fun. And we'll like, hey, if you guys want to do it, I'll make an adventure out of it, right? You guys do offline canvassing, and you guys will get to travel all throughout Bali, right? For 3 weeks. You spend a week in Canggu, do offline canvassing. You can still do what you do, but you do like a few hours every day of offline canvassing. Okay? Let's go find the contact, and let's get the owners, okay? And you can still, I'll be happy to pay for that. Just come and you can Airbnb or stay at one of our guest houses or whatever, yeah, in each different region, and just do it. And I think it would be fun. I think that would be an adventure, right, Aldo?
Okay, I'll come to
I'm
Bali.
not kidding. I'm not even kidding. I'm serious about it. I'll go with you.
Yes.
I'll go with you, okay? We'll just go visit different neighborhoods, have different adventures, hang out at cafes, and then drive around on motorbikes and find new properties.
Okay, sir. I think that's a very good idea. But also, I have another question: is um in which we prioritize Bali or Jogja for offline canvassing?
Very good question. Very good
Because
question.
I have an explanation for result statement, because
Okay.
you see that Bali market is mostly for international, right? But right now, currently, this domestic market
Oh.
is rising up.
That's not true. That's not true. We got a huge booking the other day at Sunrise House, Gani. It was 43 million. It was in Bali. It was from a lady in Jakarta, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. So it's not true. The big ticket items are always in Bali, and the big ticket spends are always in Bali, right? Because it's just, and right now it's kind of like the really rich people still have money to travel. Even the domestic, they're like the people who, own paper companies or whatever the fuck, right? So I think we can try practicing both. If you want to do one for Jogja, Gani, I think you should split your powers up. We have people everywhere, but why don't we split the odds? Like Gani can do some offline canvassing, and then Rizal can come over here and do some offline canvassing with Aldo, and we'll give it a shot. The big ticket item, I agree. There's going to be domestic travel, but I think the biggest spenders are still going to spend in Bali.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Okay then.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think pretty much it, because we are already finished and running off time. So thank you for attend this meeting. So I see that Jing already covered all of the chairs. So I think I already covered
All right.
everything. So
Sorry.
it's fine.
Look. The reason I'm here is because, once again, like I said, I care, right? So I know I'm taking a bit of power away from you guys, but we need to get this organized, right?
Yeah.
If
Right.
we don't get it organized, then every day we go in, we're like, what the hell we are.
Okay.
So is everyone clear now what the reporting looks like? Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone clear what they need to do. Is everyone clear how they can see other people's work too? The transparency part, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my goal. Next, who's sharing next?
Next is Rizal, I see.
Okay, this is my goal. On Thursday, before Friday, I want every person who's a PIC to collect all the data together, okay, and update every piece, okay? Update it. And when we have our Friday meeting, I want us to just have 5 minutes of silence where we look at each statistic on each card, okay?
Okay.
So we just take a look at it, and then we talk about where the funnels are stuck, okay? And then we talk about, and then we listen to what you think is stuck. Maybe Gani is like, the website's not converting as much as possible. How can I bring Tara and everyone to work together to get this to convert better, okay? Maybe Rizal is like, we're not getting enough traffic on our website, Jing. How can we get more traffic onto the website, okay? Maybe Aldo's like, I feel like I'm not persuasive enough in certain situations when the partner says they already have an OTA. How do I get more persuasive and get them to consider that? That's the kind of things that we want to talk about, okay? And whatever projects and pivots you're working on, that's your business, that's your innovations, that's fine. Talk about what your friction points are, and if those friction points are stopping you from seeing results on your KPIs, on the SLAs, okay?
Oh yeah, so on the Thursday, what time? I will book the calendar.
You guys figure it out yourselves, please, right?
Oh,
like you want to lead yourselves, but then I have to do this, right? So I would suggest maybe Rizal get together everybody before, and ideally you don't even have to do it. Everybody just knows what to do, right?
Okay.
Everyone knows that the deadline is on Friday at 11. All the statistics need to be up and reported, and the screenshots need to be kept and shot on, and every source of leads, everybody's work should be able to be shown so that it can be proven, okay? And everything's just ready, right? So all we do is we spend a very short amount of time on Scrum. We don't even need to talk. We just look, okay? We're like, okay, all right. Then we go, okay, all right, Aldo, what do you think is stuck, right? Okay, Rizal, what do you think is stuck? Tara, what do you think is stuck? Nani, what do you think is stuck? Which campaign is working well? Which campaign do we need to optimize this week? Right? So we can start moving the cards up, down, sideways, okay? And then we can get into the specifics. If there is anything that, I'm getting stuck on this particular thing, I don't know. We spend 90% of the time in discussion about how to resolve your frictions, and only 5% really looking at the update, okay? Okay, and then we have permanently fixed how we do Scrum. We spend most of the time solving problems, less of the time talking about activity, okay? Okay. That would be great. Eh? And by the way, this chapter is the most advanced currently on this particular way of doing things. You guys are at the front again across every other chapter. No other chapter is as together on the whole SLA KPI business. So you guys are in the front. So let's keep that lead, okay?
Oh, Tara, I have a question, sir.
Yes, Tara, question.
I'm just curious then. So are Wednesdays still for the operational sync up or not?
We don't. Do we still need an operational system? But if we have this system, does this system supersede an operation? Because effectively, we have operational sync up every day now, right? Because we don't have Scrum anymore.
Yeah, we still building the system correctly. So yeah. So once we have a good system, ideally it's once a week to have a meeting.
Okay. Ideally, then we don't need to have meetings anymore. Ideally, we just look at the stats and we know how we're doing, and everybody knows what they need to do, right? Like they say, oh man, I'm keeping the flow stuck. I'm the reason why this isn't moving. I need to go, and everybody knows that that's where the problem is, and we all head in that particular direction. The operational meeting was to talk about operations, right? About like how things are working. This, I think, makes it easy to see what operations are doing without needing to report anything. The numbers show how the operation is doing. Okay? Okay. Great. Thank you very much. Rizal, I think you had a discussion topic. I'll have a private discussion with you on the OTA thing, right? Was that a topic too? Is it, well, although about
Me
what you're.
and Aldo, sir, basically.
Oh, that was Aldo. Okay, so Aldo, you can stay and